Hi, my name is Paige Evans. I am 19 years old and I am a sophomore in college. The reason I am making this is because I walked to my class today and I went through town and I realized that there are more people in this world that are pretending to be someone they're not than I had ever realized before. I have been going to college for 2 years now, and it took me about a year and a half after getting into college to realize that life's a bunch of bullshit, and no one is really willing to admit that. While it's more prominent in girls than it is in guys, I have realized that we all put up this fake front to make sure that we get into like the right crowd and the right people like us, and the boys on the lacrosse team like us, and it's a bunch of bullshit. It took me well it took me to winter break freshman year to realize that I was a fucking cunt. Like, I had so many different personalities and so many different groups of people that I was hanging out with, and they were the wrong people. It took meeting this one particular person over Thanksgiving break last year to make me realize that I don't have to change who I am, because who I am's pretty fucking great. And yet, even after meeting him, it still took me so long. I say that it took me about 2 weeks because that's the period. But, it took me so long to realize that I don't need to change who I am to get in with the popular crowd, because the popular crowd, they're not that great. Life is really like a stupid rom-com that involves like a high school senior falling in love with the popular boy, but the popular boy really isn't, that cool. He just puts up that front so he can be popular when really he likes Star Wars and playing with Legos and action figures. I don't know. They'll put up these fake fronts to make certain people like us, and it's pretty dumb. It's not necessary. I'm basically making this to say, if you can look at yourself in the mirror with one of those many personalities and you like yourself, good for fucking you. Like, good job at twisting your mind in such like stupid way to make yourself enjoy who you are when that's not really who you are, if that makes any sense. After meeting this one person, I looked at myself in the mirror and I liked who I was because I didn't have to change my personality for him. And granted, I toned it back a little bit because I didn't want to scare him off that quickly. It's still been 9 months and he's still hanging around me, so I guess that's pretty good. But that's beside the point. If this video only gets seen by 3 people, but those 3 people can start looking at themselves in the mirror and liking who they are without having to build up that fake ass wall, that's fine. I just want someone to see this, if they can comprehend anything that I'm saying, because I'm a mess, because rock on midterms week. But I want someone to see this and look at themselves in the mirror afterwards without that fake wall and say, I like who I am, because it took me almost 19 years to begin to like who I am. But that's okay. I still have, 70 years ahead of me if I get my grandparents' genes. But if you can understand what I'm trying to say in this video, look at yourself in the mirror and make sure that you like who you are. And if you don't, that should tell you something. Thank you.